What's good, FaceTimers? It is December 3rd, Thursday.
It's actually January.
Oh, fuck. 2019, baby. Coming strong.
I wrote 2018 on all my papers.
Yeah, I mean, that's going to be happening for the next 3 months, so get used to that. Crossing out the 8 and making it a 9. So on this episode, we're going to talk a little Netflix. And what are we going to be doing with streaming services? 21 Savage
There's
and
too
his...
many.
21 Savage being a complete savage and giving praise to a certain community of people. People were not happy about that. So we touched on that a little bit. We talked Netflix, we talked Facebook, and then we talked Colin's favorite boy right now, Post Malone, Posty, and a Crocs collab.
Hot.
If you're not following us already, follow us, subscribe. We're on Spotify. Colin will figure out the iTunes situation. I'm putting that on him because I'm struggling on that. And then hope you liked the episode. Follow us, like I said, subscribe, share, tell your friends about us, and then let us know what you think.
Let us know. We want to know.
So here it is, FaceTime.
Later.
What's up, FaceTimers? We haven't really come up with a name for the people who are watching us right now.
Nope.
But we're still looking for suggestions. DM us, tag us in this, and give us some ideas for what you think you should be called for people who are watching this podcast.
Or we'll just make it up.
Or we'll make it up. I guess that's a thing too, but I'd rather it be genuine.
Okay.
Whatever, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Happy 2019. Happy New Year.
Mm-hmm.
How was your holiday?
Honestly, it was pretty average.
What's average?
Just like not too much going on. Pretty low key. It's like a time to just kind of lay back and reflect.
Do you think it's because of you think you're getting old and that's your move right now?
100%.
That's what it is?
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel that.
Absolutely. What about you?
I feel that. Mine was not laying low.
Okay.
But I feel that
Well, you are younger than me.
barely.
Kind of.
Barely. But I mean, yeah, I'll take that. I'd rather be the younger one in the group than the old man. But yeah, I'm still recovering. It's the second. Still recovering from New Year's Eve. Was sick. Went to the city with a couple of my boys. New York City, which I call the city. Yeah, so that was cool.
Yeah, I saw your stories.
Yeah.
Looked good.
Yeah, I mean, I don't show my face in my stories though. I
noticed that.
I gotta let people think it's a lot better than it actually was.
Of course,
but it was pretty sick.
It looked good.
Yeah, so that was cool. New Year 2019, excited for it.
Yeah. What did everyone else do? Let us know.
That was loud. They heard you.
They heard me. I want to know.
Let me get a New Year's
spends their New Year's.
Let me get a New Year's resolution from you. What's up?
I don't really do that.
All right, okay. So what's I guess you don't have any goals or anything you're trying to
I have
go after
goals
for 2019?
Usually when a new year comes around, I get pretty motivated just to start fresh.
Yeah.
Even though it's not really starting fresh, I'm still
It feels like
continuing.
It feels like it though.
This year it feels like it.
Yeah. I feel
Sometimes
that.
it doesn't, but I'm not gonna lie. This year it feels.
Yeah.
Like it. Everyone has good vibes going into the year. People are pretty upbeat about it.
Do you normally get emotional on New Year's Eve? Because I got pretty emotional this New Year's Eve. I'm not going to lie. The ball dropped. I was like, fuck.
I do sometimes.
I was also really fucked up. And usually when I get really fucked up, I tend to get more emotional. So I like stepped away from everyone, text the fam, showed out my love to,
Text all the boys.
Exactly.
Yo, appreciate you.
Exactly. And if you didn't get a text, still love you. I just, like I said, was really fucked up. Probably didn't get through it. Let me know if you guys have any New Year's resolutions. Tag me at ZWillsX. I changed my Instagram name.
I saw that.
Yeah, I'm just starting new 2019, new year, literally a new me, new @name.
Yeah, do you guys do resolutions or no? Like, how do you go about it?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if it's a resolution. I feel like a lot of people, I mean, the obvious ones are like working out. People try to work out.
So lame.
Probably cut back. I mean, yeah, I guess.
You should always work out.
Yeah, but if you're not doing it, this is their fucking resolution to do it. Damn, you fucking them up right now. Whatever. And any hot news over the break? Anything that stood out the most for you over this? Because we've been out of it for like maybe a week and a half now. Went home for Christmas.
Dude, nothing too crazy. I listened to a lot of 21 Savage's new album. Not gonna lie.
What you think?
I like it. I'm a huge fan. What else did I do? Honestly, I spent a lot of time like reading and doing like some studying, as lame as that sounds.
Nerd. Studying for what, dude? You graduated years ago.
Life.
You're studying for life.
Yeah.
And you call it studying?
Yeah, I studied. I sat down and I fucking studied.
All right, would you give me some knowledge? What you study?
I mean, I won't get into the details, but
I just want to know. You hold it now? Oh, so you study people?
Yes.
Okay, that's what you meant. Okay, that's what I didn't get that.
Because you always stumble upon new people, and
that's true.
I'm just personally fascinated to explore some people further, you know.
Yeah.
But Jay Abraham, apparently this marketing guru who I have never heard about, but he's the mentor of all the big business mentors that are out there.
Cool.
So I was just really intrigued.
How do you study people? What do you just follow them on IG?
I mean, in this case, he has his own website with resources that I'm going on and
makes
just
sense.
taking notes on.
21st century. I guess that's.
But YouTube is pretty big. I always hit up YouTube first.
And he posts a lot of videos. Is it just is it vlog type or is it just him sitting in front of the camera?
He has old interviews that he's done, and
cool.
He's actually featured on some new Grant Cardone. I don't know if you know Grant Cardone.
I've seen him.
He has this event that he hosts with a lot of big speakers, and Jay Abraham was one of the speakers.
Cool.
But yeah, a lot of stuff like that.
Cool. Dope.
you?
Sounds like you had an eventful. I didn't do any studying.
Anything?
A lot of
highlights.
A lot of recovering. A lot of water. A lot of Gatorade. That was the holidays.
I like that.
Yeah. I mean, it felt shitty for a while, but tomorrow I'm excited. Tomorrow I'll wake up fresh.
Yep.
Not gonna be hungover. Could crush some work. Get it going.
Love it.
Excited about that. Yeah.
Word.
So 21 Savage, you were talking about his album.
Yeah.
Did you hear that he had to apologize for a line?
I did.
What you think about it? Well, first off, 21 Savage in his what song was that? I don't even remember the name of the song. Do you remember?
That he said that lyric in?
Yeah.
I don't know the name specifically.
I want to say it was. So I'm looking at it right now. It was the ASMR.
Oh,
actually, dope song, dope album.
Yeah.
But he said, "We've been getting that Jewish money. Everything is kosher."
Mm-hmm.
So he said it. LeBron, obviously being LeBron, has to record himself in his fucking, his car with all the craziest legroom. I never that's I don't know how his driver.
I always noticed that.
It's ridiculous. He's just
in the Kia commercials. He's just laid all the.
Nah, this is a luxury whip or whatever. But yeah, he's bumping the song. Where LeBron fucked up is that he wrote that line out. So obviously he said it, but he wrote it out and made it a big deal.
He didn't fuck up. He did that intentionally.
Yeah, okay. I meant what helped.
I know what
people who are sensitive about it, highlight it.
People were in an uproar because of that.
Right. What do you think about the comment?
I have no problem with it.
Is it warranted? The hate isn't warranted. If you were Jewish, are you Jewish?
Nope.
Is that weird? Okay, so maybe I'm not Jewish either. If that's not clear. But
I don't know, man. I think it was clear the intent of the lyric.
Yeah.
And
he was praising.
When you're an understanding human being and you understand why he said that lyric and you kind of tie it back to its original meaning.
Yeah.
He didn't mean it in any negative way.
I feel like that's social media now though. People who people just complain about stuff and now they have the platform to kind of bitch about it.
Yeah. You want to know what? 2019, I pray that in 2019, there's less time spent talking about just all these unnecessary comments like this,
What do you mean, other people?
This was headline news for on one given day.
Yeah.
And really it's it's the stupidest thing.
Yeah. But that's what I'm saying. People, because of social media and probably specifically Twitter,
right.
People can start any conversation they want.
Yeah.
And the fact that I think if LeBron hadn't said anything, it wouldn't have had as much traction. Because people just love to kind of find a way to downgrade or throw dirt on someone who is so highly praised. LeBron, whenever LeBron does, he's gonna get praised, and that's and he's really good at not slipping up and not giving anyone the ammunition.
Yeah.
But I think that's why I said the slip up in his part, because he's usually smart about that. You know, in hindsight, you could be like, okay, I see where this could stir something up.
Right.
But I don't hate it.
You gotta wonder, like, he probably did that with intention.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't hate it. I don't hate that they did it. I hope that 21. I mean, he apologized. I hate that he apologized. Because I feel like as an artist, especially like as a rapper today, like you should be able to say what you feel.
Right.
And I mean, and even in that case, that's not even like a bad line. Like it's.
No. I've heard it in a million other rap songs.
Yeah, I mean they had the A-Rap Money song.
Yeah, like come on.
That which was also
you hear it all
a
the
banger.
time, so that's why I'm just in such disagreement with people who are mad at this lyric.
Yeah. I feel it. I'm not a fan of it, but I just hope now, like I said, he's not censored. Like his next album, he's not like thinking about that. You know, I'm like, I don't want to say something, but
by no means will I not listen to 21.
He could just be like more aware of it. I mean, like I said, it might have been intentional. And I'm sure, you know, like no publicity is bad publicity. So
Facts.
He got someone. I listened to that song twice today because of that.
Facts.
So I'm a fan.
I liked the first song on the album with J. Cole. What do you think about that?
Banger.
Banger.
You know I'm a diehard J. Cole fan. Anything J. Cole puts out is heat because he talks about. That's when he has the 6ix9ine line, right?
Yeah.
He talks about him like hoping. Yeah.
He's just a super relatable dude. Like he talks about 6ix9ine, talks about what's his face, Markel Fultz.
Okay.
And just like you understand how understanding J. Cole is. And that was what he's projecting and trying to convey with those lyrics.
Yeah. I mean, huge J. Cole fan, like I said.
It's his brand. That's his brand, and he's highlighting it.
I like that.
Yep.
That's true.
Yep.
Jay-Z has a similar...
Jay-Z does the same thing. He makes... He'll have like random features on...
Speaking of that, you want to know what I like about that? Thinking of... Do you think that was intentional?
What?
Like, do you think J. Cole was like, yo, this is the type of... I
think it just fit.
Yeah, I think that's just how he starts to rap. But so the point about that is that, like, so Meek Mill now, right? He dropped his album. Now he's like the voice of the black community when it comes down to, you know...
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
This like police brutality and the criminal justice system.
Yep.
Now it's like that voice. I feel like now every track he's gonna be on, he's gonna tie it back in something. Like I mean, J. Cole does that frequently. He always throws a police brutality line in somehow, and Jay-Z, all of them. Mm-hmm. But do you think that's a matter of like these rappers starting to mature and starting to understand like what the real issues are and what it is for them to talk, or is it just a brand thing?
Did you see Meek Mill's post that he put up recently?
About what?
About 2019. He wants to. It was like a challenge. He wants to see more people rapping about like the business plays that they do rather than like the jewelry that they buy.
Yeah. But is that all right? So, but you know, me being devil's advocate, is that intentional or is that a brand move? Is that a brand building move? Because like I said, like now people are gravitating to that from Meek.
I mean, it's clearly intentional. I think it's a great play because it was just genuine.
What? But I'm saying you don't know if it's genuine or not. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think genuine...
Well, you can see it from his actions, I mean...
All right, true, that's right. Meek Mill is a good...
I just have an understanding of him, and so that's why I say it's genuine. But, yeah, it's representative of his actions. That's like, it's almost his brand, right? He's out of jail. He's trying to make himself a better person. Yeah. Everything is trying to it's for the better. He's trying to improve, better life.
Right.
He does the same
and I
thing.
don't, yeah, exactly. And I don't want to always come back to, I mean, we're always going to tie this back in, like, that's kind of something that we're going to focus on a lot. And this is that what's intentional and what's genuine, right?
Yeah.
And I don't want to, like, discredit these artists for saying, nah, they're just doing this because of the image or whatnot. But it would be stupid to think that he doesn't realize now that he has that platform and that platform is working for him, so he's going to continue to push that platform. Right. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it could be, and I'm not saying it has to be one or the other. Like, it could be like, yes, a strategic move, but it's also his intention as well. You know what I'm saying? Like, he also understands, like, okay, I have this platform now. I've gone through this. I've talked about this. I got to keep doing that.
Yeah.
So I think it's just smart when artists are aware of that.
Yeah.
And it's not a surprise that when you talk, like, you have a stance on something like that, You become more like, relatable, more likable because you have a voice. You're standing up for something.
That's so true.
And that's something that we preach about for brands all the time, right? Mm-hmm. Like if it's your personal brand, why not do the same shit? I think some people are just like scared to do that or afraid to do that.
You're absolutely right about that. I think that's a great point.
But yeah, that's dope. I didn't think about that for your Meek Mill thing.
Yeah. For sure.
Have you been watching any Netflix over the break?
No.
No Netflix?
Nope.
All the studying and don't go on Netflix. No. Do you watch Netflix frequently at all?
No.
Wow, are you millennial? What year were you born?
I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little different than most people.
Oh.
But
okay.
In that sense, because obviously everyone stereotypically, everyone watches Netflix.
Right.
I'll watch it here and there, but to be honest, I don't spend too much time on it.
Okay.
I feel like you do though. You asked that.
I don't actually watch. I don't watch that much, but I watch it enough. Like I'm not someone who I've been certain. Yes, I watched Bird Box. Did you watch that?
I didn't. But you want to know what? I saw so much hype about it that I almost did.
That's the only reason why I watched it. That's the only reason why I watched it. You know who Sandra Bullock is, right?
Yeah.
Okay. They've been calling her the person from Bird Box on Twitter.
Okay, I walked into the office today and the only conversations I heard were about this. Sandra Bullock's name kept popping up in the backgrounds of every conversation like a million times. I was like, this is insane.
I mean, if you don't know her from I know her from Blindside. Well, I know her from multiple movies, but like Blindside.
I imagine most people like us,
know who she is. Blindside. Yeah, but now Sandra Bullock in the Bird Box has been a huge thing.
Yeah, that's crazy.
But that's not what I wanted to bring up Netflix. I wanted to bring up Netflix because
tell me.
You've heard about Netflix having to buy out Friends, right?
Yep.
$100 million to where was it that they had to pay? Warner Media? Warner Media, yes.
Warner Media.
Because I guess because they were gonna pull it, and they kind of gave a notification, I guess, on Netflix saying that it was only gonna be up until 2018, and they weren't having it. Netflix fans were not having it. And people were tweeting that the only reason why they're on Netflix apparently is for Friends. I watch Friends. I'm a Friends fan. Huge Friends fan. I mean, I don't watch it that much on Netflix, but I get it.
Yeah.
My question to you is, what's going to happen with streaming when all of these, these big cable providers start taking their shows off of Netflix? Because Netflix isn't going to be able to be paying that $100 million for all these shows, right? So Fox is going to pull their shows. Disney is going to now they're together, Fox, Disney, pulling their shows. Warner start pulling their shows. I've been reading some more on this recently, and like Netflix is putting billions of dollars into original content. Mm-hmm. Just like, I wonder how many people are actually watching that content. You know what I'm saying?
They don't release their numbers.
Right. Or is everyone watching Friends and, whatever Fox shows are up there? I know The Office is up there. They might be pulling that.
Yeah, it's gotta be up there. Dude, I don't know. So here's my 2 cents, and I don't know, maybe you know more about this than I do, but on this subject, I don't know. I just think it's incredibly dumb for these companies to keep competing like this, because it's just going to get to a point where everyone's going to have subscription to Hulu, Netflix,
right,
CBS Sports, like ESPN Plus, like all these crazy platforms that have their original, and it's just original because that's how they brand it. Yeah. Their original shows, right? And I don't know, man. It's like, to your point, everyone has their own show that they watch, so they get, enraged when it leaves like a platform like Netflix. Right. And then they have to go buy a subscription to another platform. I don't know.
So do you stay?
For there to be one platform.
There was. Netflix was the one platform.
Well, they should take it back, man.
No, they now don't got the money to do all that. I just think now, if you had to choose, you don't watch it, you're like a bad test subject for this.
Yeah,
I wonder if people are gonna start buying separate subscription, or are they gonna stick with like who came first, or like which show they watch the most?
I mean, you'd think naturally they just go to whatever platform has the show that they.
Or you're gonna have a friend, like you get 5 friends and be like, yo, you get the subscription, you get this subscription, and then we all share. What I think too, if you're smart and you're on the outside, you obviously have to be a big company that can have all, like, you have this. You have a way so you're paying one fee and you get a subscription to 5 different. It's like a cable package.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So like, you know how you'll get
Could a company
ESPN,
come over the
Nickelodeon.
top and do that?
I don't know. I mean, that's what the cable providers were doing, right? When you go right now, like who buys cable now though? But like,
Well, they have to partner with the actual companies like Netflix.
right. So that's what I'm saying. There would be someone who would need to partner with these different streaming services and say, listen, well,
Right,
it's
right.
kind of like a bundle, so you're not
And then I
losing
guess
out on
wouldn't
these
the
viewers.
streaming services have to be down with it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like Netflix has to be cool with them including like Hulu in their bundle package.
Right.
But ultimately that's going to benefit Netflix because the consumer is going to tell all. And if they want Hulu and Netflix, they're
Right.
going to buy the package.
Right, and
Netflix
that's
still gets some money.
And that's why Netflix is putting all this money into their own original content, so that when that date comes, people have a reason to go to Netflix.
Right. I
You know,
get that.
you know what I'm saying? So you're not on Hulu.
I think they maybe they just find a better way to promote the content. I mean, they have so much. And
I think that's a downfall though.
what?
The amount of content that Netflix has right now. Like
Well,
I
that's
can't find
kinda
a
my
fucking
point.
movie. Okay.
Yeah.
Go ahead then. Continue.
Well, no. That was where I was going with it. Is that they need to figure out a better way to promote. If their strategy is to continue
You're
with
right.
the amount of content that they're obviously creating, they need to figure out a way to
to promote it.
bro. And I got distracted.
To promote it. Yeah, because I mean, right now, yeah, there's a shit ton of movies. I mean, or which one of their plays is, which could have been, which I think is a thing, what they did with Bird Box. Like
Now,
that.
what did they even do with?
I don't know. I don't know if it was them. You know what I'm saying? All right, maybe it was organic, but the fact that Twitter reacted to it so crazy, that's what made me watch it. Like I wouldn't have scrolled over to the right that far. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. That's my point. So like, what if that's a marketing play? It's like, yo, let's just get
like a strategic play by them.
yeah, 100%.
Smart as fuck.
It worked. It worked. Like I think it was like 45 million streams in the first weekend.
Yeah, man.
Or no, that's like 45 million accounts. So that means there's like 10 people on an account nowadays.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
I got 5 people on mine.
Yeah.
That's a shit ton of people watching Bird Box for his opening weekend.
Shit. That's insane, man.
Yeah.
I'm impressed by that.
Let's pause it. All right, no, we had 9 minutes.
No, we're good.
Go ahead and do your thing.
Me?
Yeah.
Man, I didn't really have anything too crazy to talk about.
All right, well, Bird Box was great. Well, you didn't
I
watch
just wanted
it.
to talk about, I actually did have a good topic, right? So I saw Post Malone, right?
Oh, yeah.
He got
Posty.
this custom pair of sneakers. And what was interesting about these sneakers was that it was a collaboration. Oh, it was a custom like Nike and Crocs.
Was it a sneaker or was it a Croc?
It was a Nike sneaker, a black Nike sneaker. And you know how like the Crocs have that strap on the back?
Yeah.
The sneaker had a strap attached to it.
Like a
on the
Croc
back,
snap.
Like a Croc. Yeah, exactly. And I thought it was cool because the person who did this, and I don't know his actual name, but I know that his account is called Anything Denim. And what he does, and I just thought this was really interesting, right? So he will literally buy like a Nike shoe or a Timberland boot, right, from the store. And he'll paint over it.
Customize
and
it?
do custom paintings.
Yeah.
And he'll reach out to influencers and celebrities and ask like, yo, what do you want? And so I think the way that he went about this is he reached out to Barclays Center, which is where Post Malone was performing, and was like, hey, or proposed the idea of doing that like sneaker
You think he did it?
project. I think so because I really looked into the like the comment section and all like the posts that all the accounts were posting, and that's kind of what the vibe that I got. I just thought it was really creative by him.
Dude, so you don't think Post Malone had anything? So you think Post Malone had to sign off on it? Obviously.
No.
You don't think so?
No. It was a present. It was a gift.
Oh, it was a gift to him.
Yeah.
So I also saw though that Post Malone and Crocs did a collab together on
totally
a pair.
Separate.
Okay, I thought that's where you were going at.
No,
Because
actually.
I thought that was what was genius.
And that's why I forgot to mention that, but that's why I thought this was so creative, is because it wasn't even associated with that.
Okay, so that's more creative on this IG guy. What's his name?
Anything Denim is his account.
Okay,
Yeah.
but like, all right, back to the Croc though.
Yeah.
Post Malone. target audience, Crocs. Like that has to be the perfect tie.
Crocs must be so happy.
I just envision someone sitting on a couch with Crocs, 12-pack of we'll go Bush Light, right? Bush Light, a cigarette, Miller Light, okay. Miller Light, and this is probably like degrading to people. I love Post Malone, so I'm not even knocking.
Hey,
Post
he
Malone.
promotes this.
Okay?
Yeah.
This is what he does. But I mean, it worked, didn't it? It sold out in like the first day.
I know that was some cool stuff.
I'd rock Post Malone Crocs. I'm actually a huge Croc fan, so
I'm
Crocs.
not even a Crocs. You're what?
You don't fuck with Crocs?
Hell no.
Crocs are the most comfortable shoe. Or a slipper. I don't know.
I have never even put them on my feet.
You're fucking up.
Ever.
Post Malone has them on his feet and you don't have them on your feet?
Nah.
You bump Post Malone's album like you're
He has a great album. Not saying Crocs are great.
Nah. I think that's a smart like play for him and like his like so that's that goes back to the same question all the time. Like, is he the strategic one behind that? Definitely not. I don't think Posty is.
Man, I love thinking about that, and I would love to know the real answers.
Let's just call his people and see what's good.
DM him.
DM him. Kid loves to DM.
Why not?
Facebook still sucks.
Yep.
Quick question.
Tell me.
How many friends do you think you have on Facebook?
Maybe upwards of 400.
No way. Bullshit. You have to be in the thousands.
I don't. Maybe.
So
I've never looked. Have you looked?
Yeah. I mean, that's like
What do you keep tabs
that's like
on your
social
Facebook?
cred. It's social cred.
Daily?
No. Well, this is where my issue is like, do you think that we have too many fucking Facebook friends now?
I mean, yeah, it's like my LinkedIn network. It says I have
unreal.
500 plus, but out of those 500 plus, maybe like 100 of them I actually fucking talk to.
Do you think Facebook should start? Can we purge our Facebook friends and just start? Because think about it. No, not literally kill them, but I'm talking about our actual friends. I'm talking about our actual friends list. Because think about it, you have these times, like, okay, you go and you do a summer program or whatnot, and you add 20 people to your Facebook group just because you're interacting with them for that summer.
Yeah.
A year later, I don't fucking care.
I got so many of those.
That's what I'm saying. I don't fucking care what Jess is doing.
Wait, so where were you going with this though?
I want us to start washing out our Facebook friends. Like, we don't need all the friends we have right now.
Kind of like you want to know.
It's oversaturated.
Really, on this topic is Snapchat does a really good job of that by, if you notice, the people you don't ever snap just fall to the bottom. They're actually on a separate little list.
Are they?
Yeah. You've never noticed that?
I didn't know that. I thought it was alphabetical order after your best friends.
So it has it's sectioned off into sections. The first section are like the people you frequently message, and then the bottom section are people you just never fuck with.
Oh, I did not know that.
So I just like
you never fuck with. Delete them off of your Snapchat then if you don't fuck with them.
But that's so tedious. And that's why I think they do a good job of it, because I'm not going to go back in my Snapchat and do that.
I think Facebook needs to, we know why they did
Facebook do that.
So I think there should be like all right, you didn't look at this person's page for 5 years, like just how they give you a suggestion for everything else.
I've been on Facebook in 5 years.
That's a lie.
I know. My family posts.
Exactly. That's why I think if Facebook stuck with that, and it's like, all right, where these are the core people, because I don't even see half my family's posts anymore because I'm seeing the random girl Jess who I was friends with for a week.
Dude, I get so many random notifications on Facebook from like people
that you don't
care about, and it's the same person every time. And I don't know why.
But I think Facebook wouldn't do it because they need you to spend more time on their platform. You know what I'm saying? Because Facebook they're making their money off their advertising. In order for them their ad budget to stay high, they need you to be on it longer. So they need you to be ciphering through all these people's. You got to go all the way to. You got to find people.
I'm not gonna lie. I just spent like 4 hours on Facebook the other day.
I just spent 4 hours on Facebook. This kid wasn't on Facebook for 5 years. 2 seconds ago. Now he spent 4 hours on Facebook.
I don't actively use it.
But it's there.
But the photo. I definitely spent some time deleting some photos. You know how many photos?
Oh yeah, you gotta do that. You gotta cleanse. Yeah, you gotta cleanse the Facebook. I didn't
realize I was tagged.
Listen, Facebook, you need to do a purge on our friends and our photos.
Anyone out there who has not checked their Facebook, you should go check that and just see what pictures you're tagged in, because you'd probably be shocked.
I mean, you get that notification right away. But yeah, like I said, like Facebook. At this point, Facebook has been around for so long that We were, how old were we when it came out?
Dude, I think about that sometimes. Like when I'm 60, you know, if I get to 60 one day.
Knock on wood.
Yep. Like, say I'm still using Instagram or Facebook.
You will.
Right?
You will. Unless there's another
with people I was friends with 60.
That's my
50 years ago.
Yeah. There should be a year limit. There should be a year limit. If I haven't seen your page over 5 years, as time goes on, or unless Facebook makes a whole nother platform for the elderly, and then you could just be the king of that platform. Just how Tinder breaks it up.
Speaking on that, so another one thing that I wanted to talk about real quick was so Gary Vee put out this video and it's his projections for 2019. Right, I'll make this real quick.
Cool.
So one of his goals for 2019 is he said he's going to spend a shit ton more time on Facebook, but